Hello guys, this is Warrior and we are back reeling from our series of victories. We now need to see what this Goblin of Moria army is going to do and what we're going to do about it. This rebelled, which will keep Moria busy for a little while. Looks like they're still holding on to that city. That's not necessarily good for me. But anyways, I wonder if let me see something. 'Cause I can go here to diplomacy and figure this out. Because this may be the last couple episodes. If I lose Starbad, I don't see there's a way of me coming back from this. I'll keep fighting it, but because I'm not a quitter, but I don't see a way. Let me see. Goblins of Moria. Where are you? Did I just miss you? There you are. You're at war with one, two, three, four, five factions, and you just decide to declare war on me. Alright. Fair enough. So let's end the turn, because that's where we're at. Trying to get this guy down here so I can get him to sue for peace with somebody. This campaign is rapidly coming to a close, I got a feeling. When I mean rapidly, I mean rapidly coming to a close. And there's not much I can do about it when I get declared war on by two different factions
We
and I'm
must
stuck
make
in
a
the middle and there's
stand.
no
We are
defensive position.
besieged.
The only thing I can do is destroy everything, is pull my entire army out of and go to Tharbad and try and escape out somehow.
Ships ready.
I can't even make it down all the way down the coast. I have to get, it would take me probably 3 turns to get all the way over to here. At least. Do I get my troops? Yeah, one. Get one of those troops. Alright. Barracks of the True Sons would help. Get another one of them. What do they have
Yes,
in
my
their
lord.
arsenal? Let me see.
We shall engage.
A very, very depleted force. We might be able to take advantage of that. We shall see. I definitely need to get a armory in. Why do you keep getting on very high taxes? I do not know.
Ships ready.
Alright, yeah, you stay there. Could take this force out and try and move to Balin. Possibly. But that would be a temporary measure, but it could give me a little bit of relief. Take it, destroy everything, and then pull back. I could do that. Looks like the converging troops to try and take Dunlarak, but that won't be enough. Just got the barracks of the True Sons built. That'll allow me some better cavalry and infantry. I might be able to claw my way out of this, but it's going to require some finagling, definitely. Reland, you're moving south. I think you're anticipating this falling.
Your orders, my lord.
As you command.
You'll launch your attack soon. Here, what do we get? Alright, so we get River Elders. I'll take them. We'll take you, you, and that's all I can get now. Actually, you need to be retrained. If they attack me here, it would be quite foolish of them, just because how the settlement
Be
is
gone.
arrayed.
Come and get me, you coward.
Go ahead.
I will only address you in battle.
Try and attack me. There, I dare you. This is the problem. Okay, that's for later. 585. How did I go up in money while under siege? Not entirely sure of that. You just went off that way. Yep, there it is. This shouldn't be the end, I wouldn't think.
Muster your courage, men.
Crazier
We
things have
march
happened.
into battle.
Crazier things have definitely happened before. And if it is, then I'll just start a new campaign and divide and conquer. Not entirely sure what it will be, but I'll start a new one, or maybe I'll go back to Total War Warhammer 2. I'm only going to be able to sustain 2
Units, await my orders, then.
series on the channel since I started back football season. Weeded out the other ones, which was good. I'm only going to be able to sustain 2 of them.
Onward.
You go there.
Stand and fight, men. Fear us.
You will be committed only if absolutely. What's charging up there? You there.
We are ready to strike.
Prepare for war.
We are ready to strike.
Onward. Move out.
We wait for battle. We wait for battle.
You'll face whatever comes through there.
Move out.
You there. You as well.
Azrazair warriors.
You might as well just get it over with.
In Gimmerkad's name.
Oh, wait a minute.
Warriors of the Sun. In Gimmerkad's name.
You're actually going to be more useful down here. You probably will win a melee fight against them. Hunters. Goblin infantry, not worried about it all.
Missiles attack.
Oh, that hit the siege tower.
We wait for battle.
Guard this area. Move.
In the guard mode. Will be sent in if needed. Mainly dying from attrition. They've dropped a little bit. They have no armor. They're all defense skill is what their defenses are. They're a great early tier shock infantry type. Great for going against dwarves.
We await your command.
They die very quickly to missile units.
Attack! Attack!
And will die in melee when I'm scaling up this wall.
We are ready to strike. We wait for battle.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. It's time for butcher's work.
They should be able to fire like shoot at whatever you can shoot at.
Azrazair Raid. Warriors of the South.
See, that's already collapsed once. That's good. That tower will collapse eventually. That's 6 times this.
The enemy are battering down the gate. Our cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel them. The enemy's ram has breached the gates. The enemy siege tower is utterly destroyed.
Enemy general has fallen.
Azrazair Raider. Warriors of the South.
Some of them are trying to get up
Raiders.
into them.
Warriors of the South.
We wait for battle.
You get down.
Warriors of the South.
stay there. Fire at anything that comes there. You rotate over. You're gonna get right here. You stay in that. See if you can get over here. Along with you, go. You pull back along there.
Archer, the walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
It's fine. I'm not worried about the walls. I'm seeing if I can create a kill zone. Right here.
We wait for battle.
We are ready to strike.
Pikes, you'll hold them back. Oh, are they running? They are running because their general died.
We are ready. We are ready to strike.
Archer.
Hey man, come back. Come back. I was gonna create a kill zone down here, but nope. They're running. Just need these guys to break and need them to break, and we'll be fine. There is a faction that I've been looking at playing in Total War Rome 2. Looking at doing a Mortal Empires campaign with them. And it's the Wood Elves, but it's not the typical Wood Elves. It's one that got added in as free LC. And they're kind of a Wood Elfy, undead beast type faction. Looks interesting. I've been kind of wanting to possibly play them.
We wait for battle.
Archer.
No. Rest of y'all come back.
We are ready to strike.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Good. I'm not fighting them away from our walls, so they can come to me.
Attack!
Yep, they just reformed. You get down here.
We are ready to strike. We are ready to
You get away from the walls.
We wait for battle.
Show us their head.
We got some of our crossbowmen stuck right there. Hurry up and get up here.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They back? Yes. So we can crush these guys. We are. I'm fighting this on 6 times speed because I don't really need to fight it on a slower speed. And there's no real point. I'm trying to get all these guys to break.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And they just broke.
We wait for battle.
Them chase that way, them chase that way. Yeah, they're all breaking. These guys should break here in a second.
We are ready to strike.
Because these are better than these, but these are actually more useful because I have a javelin.
We wait for battle.
Anybody left? Oh, these guys are still fighting for some unbeknownst reason. Go after them, would you, please? Thank you. Oh, wait. There we go. Time 6. Would you run? No idea why they're over here.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Alright.
Our foe is utterly...
Not bad. The only good news is I'm fighting against the goblins and Edded Wythe, so I'm better than them. Have better troops than them, and I'm a better commander than them. The problem is that numbers will eventually get me. I'm hoping I hold out long enough where other enemies start tying them down, or at least where they're in their recruitment phase, I can recover and strike out. That's what you want to do. When they're recovering, you strike.
We have triumphed!
We need the money. Otherwise, I'd be executing all these guys. Oh, we're up to 900. Perfect. The bridge would help out a lot, but it's 10,000. But it's like a Freeland blossoms. That's good. For them, not necessarily for us, but for them it is. Okay. So we need to retrain, not you. And then recruit behind it, all of that. That's what we need to recruit. Once that in, stop going very high taxes. That would help. We need a barracks. Because a barracks will allow us to recruit our better units. Alright, how are we doing?
Yes, my lord.
Be gone!
I might be able to strike out next turn. Maybe. Where's my
My lord.
diplomat? You
Yes.
go here.
What is it you wish to discuss? This seems quite reasonable.
So we made an alliance with you. Enemies. Ooh, their enemies are clans of Edded Wythe. Yes!
Good day to you.
Okay. So they're at war with Edded Wythe. That helps me out a lot. That means they'll be drawing Edded Wythe's forces that direction. Perfect. They're also at war with them. So that's an alliance of convenience right there. Alright, yeah, we might be able to turn this around. I'm glad I abandoned that. Looks like they've tried to take it, but have lost.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders.
I could risk a field engagement. But I probably should. Until I get those extra troops. And then I can risk a field engagement. I can lash out, and if I can defeat those two armies there, then that would give me some breathing space to possibly go up to Bylin. I figured that was coming. I will get to 2-troop retrain, though. I should.
We stand vigil as the enemy surrounds us.
Gotta get some breathing space. And even just retaking Bylin so they have to take it next turn. I can take it and quickly abandon it and have it rebel. That would be a settlement where that would offer like a buffer area where I kind of build up and get stronger. So my troops, my better troops, if I even get the ability to retrain some of those troops, they'll cut whole swaths through them. I just gotta get them. Alright, we're up to 5,000. Alright, so how are we doing? Got the better cavalry. Getting them in. Probably need to wait one more turn before I sally out. Making pretty decent money. Alright.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
every...
Your will, my lord. Your will, my lord.
We shall engage.
They are pretty battered. See, they're really battered. They do got some river archers, but they're not really that concerned. Cavalry-wise, we should have the edge cavalry-wise, even though they have a lot of them. Infantry-wise, we'll have the edge, so I'm going to fight that here in a second.
Your orders, my lord.
They've been retrained.
Yes, my lord.
As
In
you
the actual
command.
siege, I will get them. They have a ballista. But in the siege, I'll get that unit retrained. And what's the other unit? Oh, they're already retrained. Wait, what? No? Hold on. Yeah, these two units are already retrained, so I retrained them. I need them retrained, them retrained. Wait, no. I just need infantry to hold.
Ships ready.
Okay.
Your orders, my lord.
I gotta win here and then try and push out if possible. Get those troops in there.
Yes, my
Alright.
lord.
If possible, push to here, seize it.
My
me see.
lord. Approaching.
That's unoccupied. There
I
is some
will
troops in
only
the
address
area.
you in battle.
Could probably
Coming,
swat
I will
them
only
away,
address you in battle.
make it rebel, and then they have to take it back and then come back and have reinforcements ready. So yeah, alright,
Your orders, my lord.
let's do this.
To battle.
Wait, what? Cannot lead night attacks and I have maximum command. Makes sense. Actually, it makes no sense whatsoever. Alright.
Yes, my lord.
As you
We'll attack
command.
you. You're the smaller of the two forces. We'll attack the smaller of the two forces.
Attack.
They'll be coming in on our left. So if that's the case, we'll need to attack the starting army in front of us. Probably a wholesale attack. I got 2 full health cavalry units onto their archers. Okay.
Hold this line.
So this unit will hold the line.
Pointers of spears.
As you were.
We stand ready. We wait for battle. As you were. We wait for battle. We stand ready. Where is the fight?
Assemble the men. Units.
There we go. Alright. Archers.
Stand and fight, men.
For the forest.
March. We are ready to strike.
For Enedwaith.
Stand and fight, men.
Any more of these? No.
Onward. Stand and
Azrazair.
fight, men.
We are ready to strike.
Show us their heads.
Assemble the march.
You can be together. And you're gonna overwhelm their right flank. Gonna be coming in on the left. So I want to overwhelm them this way.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Where are they? They're over there.
Units double time.
Smart.
Units double time.
For Enedwaith.
Need to crush them in the field. Come on. They should have lined up and struck them as they're coming in. Alright, pause it there for a second.
Where is the fight? Attack! Men, units double time. Units.
Bring me a horse to skewer.
We march together.
Units double time. Missiles attack.
Raiders.
Go in here.
We are ready to strike.
Form spear wall! Attack!
We are ready to strike.
We should win that engagement. Swoop in like so. In here.
We stand ready.
Go here, River Elders. You start firing. You three. Move forward. Move forward like so. And the forest is not going to benefit us.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Greyfoot horsemen. Okay, they're just going to do that. If they're going to do that,
We wait for battle.
you come here. Okay, one job. Charge into those river scouts. Force them back. All y'all fire into that blob. You fire here.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Perfect. General's dead, at least with a small force. And get this force to rout. Which they should.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Turn. You two. Force your fire that way. You guys go skirmish. Start skirmishing with them. But you should be able to do that.
Raiders.
You turn. There, how are we doing? Okay, you pull back. You're going to be needed elsewhere. You keep pushing through. So they're coming in with fresh cavalry. Looks like you three. Move up. Yeah, send them back. What do they have coming in here? These guys. Swoop this way. Up and around. We're skirmishing with them, which is definitely not ideal. These guys have turned about.
For the forest.
You,
For the forest.
these river scouts are running. Attack those river scouts. They're actually the more dangerous.
Raiders.
Get in there on those spears. They're actually not going to be that big of a problem. Whoa, what are you doing? I guess I sent you charging after somebody, so you're basically decimated.
Only half the enemy force remains.
That's half of both forces. Charge in. Lost 30%. They've lost 33%. This cavalry is awful. Stop running and fight. Alright, you. Up and there we go.
The enemy general abandons his men.
There's their general.
Back our lands.
It might cause a mass rout. It is. onto them. Ooh, I'm glad I had that war cry, because now they're breaking. They're breaking as well. Come over here.
For the forest.
Press the advantage while they're breaking. Kill as many of them.
Warband!
Another. Yeah, go after them. Actually, you'll be able to handle them. You,
The
come over
battle
here.
is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
You are the elite. Get over here.
Raiders. We wait for battle.
Azrazair, warriors of the sun. Let's move.
Who's attacking you? Oh, it's all their retreating units. Okay, it's like who's attacking you? They've broken. On the backside of
Only
these.
half the enemy force remains.
There we go. Go get them. Where's my halberdiers? That's fine. Like I said, they're not very good. There we go. You stay there. You sweep over around here. Oof. It's all this cavalry that was the problem. They're pulling away to try and trap us. Alright, trap me for a second. I'm about to get cut to pieces.
We wait for battle.
You fight them.
We've lost half of our men.
We have, and they've lost more. No, no, no.
Azrazair,
They all must die.
They're all breaking.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Our men have slain the enemy general.
Perfect.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
And they don't have the best morale in the world. Alien White Thing troops, even when it's on this difficulty level, they don't have a lot of morale. I've done them with better morale than they do.
Attack! Double time! We are the elite perish. We wait for battle.
These guys got decimated. They barely held out. I bought me some breathing room. That's about it.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Where's the last of them?
This is a clear victory.
I lost half my force. They lost 3/4. Maybe I should have fought the bigger force and then had the other force come on in. I probably would have been the wiser of the two moves. And not fought them in a forest. Of course, when I drew them out of the forest, it actually helped us. Better than it helped them in the long run. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is.
An honorable, glorious victory.
Your orders,
Yes.
my lord.
Whew, okay. Retrain, retrain, retrain. Retrain everything that can be retrained.
My lord.
So that gets built, I can retrain. I need to get a warlord's hut. Hall, not hut, hall. Dark Sanctuary would be nice. Ugh. Breland should start pushing against them. Eventually they'll be able to summon up more of their better troops, but even their better troops don't have the best morale in the world. I have better morale than them, and if they're sending the bulk of their troops against me, Breland should be having success against them. And if they do, then eventually they'll have to start sending the bulk of their troops against them, and then I'll be able to counterattack and take the fight to them. Hopefully. That's the plan anyways. And we're just about out of time. Actually, we are out of time. Lens have a Radrum. Yeah, I don't really care. Oh, making decent money.
Yes, my lord.
Come and get me,
Eventually,
you
will
coward.
launch an assault against me, and I know it's coming. Oh, I lose pikes? I lose Dunlin pikes, but gain River Elders? I'm confused. Alright. Not complaining, just a tad bit confused. Could I strike out? Maybe.
My lord.
Got anything to the south?
Approaching
No.
quietly.
I could.
Approaching quietly. Your orders, my lord.
But it would be a gamble. Be a gamble and a half, actually. Need to wait until my units freshen up before I decide to do that. Yep. Don't have the strength to do it. One more in turn and we'll call it. They'll probably attack me this turn, and I'll end it there. I could give them a military access, not allow them to move through my lands. Yep. I figured this was coming. Alright, so this is where we're going to kick things off next episode. So, we are actually holding on a lot better than what I thought. If we can gather some momentum, we'll try and take Balin next episode. And by doing that, or Balalain, how do you pronounce it? Once we take it, then we can start pushing the pressure on them and consolidate these three regions and create these bastions, which they won't be able to take from me, not without severe casualties. Once I can get this into a recruitment center, I can start pumping out troops and sending south. I think the goblins are done for a while. At least that's what it looks like. So I'm just facing Edelwythe. Once I deal with Edelwythe, I should be fine. So until next time, this has been Moya here. Hope you enjoyed the episode in its entirety, and I'll see you in the next one.